the Swarm Guard. They don't do much. They're kind of glass cannons. They have a sundering, or a cleave, basically a sundering cleave. So if we get one, usually we'll try to pull them solo, but if we get one with the bug packs, we'll just make sure it's facing away from the raid. On the bug packs, oh, perfect. Yeah, here it comes. Zug, can you pick this guy up?
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, so they're pretty squishy. On the Wasp packs, we'll all be LOSing the mobs while Beano's pulling where Star is. And then the Hunter pets will be baiting a charge right here. So if you can put your pets on stay here. Beano, I don't know if you like to have your pet with you or not while you're pulling.
No, I'll leave it here.
Okay, so yeah, pets would be on stay here. They basically bait the charge, kind of like Shadow does for us on the Surgers. Really only one other mechanic to be aware of here. So like I said, we'll stack because of the charge. The two purple, or excuse me, the two white wasps will put out a debuff called the Itch that can't be dispelled or cured. And after 8 seconds, it turns into something called Hivezara Catalyst. That basically makes the purple bug hit significantly harder. It's nature damage, so everyone wants to have a GMPP up. But because of that, what we do is focus down the purple bug first. And once that bug's dead, and as long as it happens within 8 seconds, the Itch and the Catalyst don't really do anything. If for some reason it's still up, you can use a elixir of poison resistance, or the shamans can cure the poison. So we'll have Zug on Skull, Liler on X, and Can't Wait. If you can pick up Unmarked, I'll act as a goalie if we get multiple.
10-4.
Good to go, Bino.
Stack tightly, please.
You guys should stack on Star. Don't try and help Bino. There should be no casting mid-pull. Don't end up on the threat table. Tanks can step out as needed to pick up the ads, but then come back. Incoming.
Yeah, both.
We don't need to stack for these. Okay, both. Okay.
We will stack.
Kill purple first. Kill Skull. Everyone on Skull. Restack.
Everyone should pass on loot, right?
Yeah.
You guys
Or
on mass
Skull
prelude right
first here.
now?
So we'll basically rinse and repeat this for another 8 pulls or so, and then we'll move up to another spot deeper into the room. Bino should have a bubble on him for all these pulls, though. Bino, if you want to come back for a bubble. Okay. Zeg, if we ever get multiples, just always stay on the purple bug, and I'll pick up whatever ad we get.
Okay.
I'm usually not going to mark stuff until Bino shoots it, because I don't always know exactly what he's going to shoot. Another triple bug pack. Focus Skull once it comes around the corner. It just got 2 seconds on it. Okay, we're safe. Remember, we just want to turn these ones around. We don't need to stack. They cleave, so you can step out on those ones.
One more
Most
pull,
of them
then we
up,
can
you know?
move forward.
Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad getting a bug pack and the swarm guards, but if we get 2 bug packs, that's pretty spicy.
Pretty sure you can fap the itching as well, just in case it's like a oh shit moment and we get a double pull if we want to fight it.
Oh no.
Next corner.
Oh.
Gases? Can't be dying to gases.
That's
Couple
not
here,
on
guys.
there.
Same thing here. We're stacking up here, and then I need the pets on spay or on stay. Perfect.
You spay and neuter your
Spay your
pet.
pet.
Pets on spay.
All right,
This is Bob Barker
Barker.
reminding you.
Focus skull again. Remember, if you're in cloth or leather, you don't want to end up on the threat table mid-pull, so just wait till they come all the way in before you start casting anything.
We can inch forward again.
Do these bugs give rep?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's stack here. Pets off to the left by Bino.
No, they don't.
I suddenly feel very exposed. Out in the open.
Well, at least it doesn't rain in this place.
Alright, same plan here, and we'll separate these. Wait to dispel the enrage, or wait to see the enrage dispelled before you guys go in on the second one. Good bull. Should enrage soon. Nope.
Already dispelled. He was already
Just
on
stack
it.
up
I was
Yeah,
just
so
spamming
fast
it,
didn't see
so yeah.
Can you unlock that scarab coffer? Is that possible?
Need to
Doc
keep
can,
things-
he got a key.
We have one
Okay.
key.
You guys can
Just
stack
do it
on
now?
star again. Yeah, you can do it now if you want. Incoming, stack up.
What's a scarab bag?
The bag with a bunch of scarabs in it. It's like
Oh.
a gem
Yeah, I
bag.
think- yeah.
No way.
Well, there. Ask a question.
We're stacking one more time down the stairs.
So, I mean, I don't know if you've told this before, but these last 2 pulls are the hardest because this boss has a huge aggro range. I think we tested. They don't actually social. It's just that if you get too close to the boss pulling, he'll just come after you. Is that right, Bino?
Yeah, if you run
correct.
past this flare, you pretty much aggro the boss.
Yeah.
I have a line
he
in
is.
the hunter's channel where if you step over it, you aggro the boss.
It's actually crazy.
Feels so close.
If we do get boss with the ads,
If we get-
Petra?
Yeah, if we get both, no, just kill the bugs first. Zug pick up boss, and I'll pick up skull if that happens.
Not again, says Zeus.
No,
Not
you can't
again.
run. There's no running. You either Petri out, but you can't run. You'll die.
The boss isn't particularly dangerous.
No.
It is if you run.
It is if you run and you're wearing cloth. Yes.
Excellent
When
pull.
when he turns,
Well done.
I always get a little nervous, yeah.
Every single time.
Okay, so after we kill this boss, there'll be some NPCs that spawn. Don't talk to them. Whatever you do not talk to the NPCs. It starts the next boss event, and I don't want that to happen before we're ready. So this boss enrages at 30%. So whoever is tanking, there'll probably be a tank swap. Whoever's tanking at that point, use defensive cooldowns to protect yourself. He does a stacking mortal wound, so it's 10% per stack. Usually we swap tanks at 4 stacks. The other thing he does is a big sand trap. There'll be a big circular sand thing that appears on the ground in the raid. It'll be targeted at one person. You'll see their name in your like DBM or bigwigs, and basically everyone just needs to run away from the sand trap. It reduces, if you get hit, it does a bunch of damage, reduces your chance to hit by 75%, and you're silenced for 20 seconds. So you're essentially out of the fight if you get hit by that. The area of effect is actually a lot larger than the animation, so if you see it and you're like, oh, I'm just outside, I'm fine, you're not fine. You need to keep running away from the sand trap. He's got a wide slash, like cleave in front, so everyone will be behind the guy, and Zug will be in front. Like I said, we'll swap and have Liler taunt and pick up after Zug gets to 4 stacks of mortal wound. We may kill him fast enough that it's not necessary. Liler, when you move to taunt, you just need to make sure you move in front of him first and taunt while he's facing away from the raid, rather than taunting him and spinning him on the raid.
Okay.
Zug, I usually approach from the left and kind of just backpedal the whole time while I'm fighting him, because if a sand trap spawns either on you or on the melee stack, it's kind of hard to react in time. So it's just easier, I've found, to keep him moving.
Okay.
So you can just approach from over here. Ranged group should have a very loose spread to mitigate the impact of the sand traps. We'll follow Zug in. Let him get threat before you start blasting. Spin him around, everyone stays behind.
Right, guys.
Can't wait, ripped. Taunt.
My bad.
Sand trap in 3 seconds. It's on me. Everyone out. Melee stack out. Zug, you're going to want to drag him. Did you guys get hit? Acro got hit. Sand trap on Acro. Again, melee stack. Guys, get out.
Boss enraged.
Zug's at 3 stacks.
Yeah, got a shield on.
He's fine. We're good.
That
Yeah,
trap
that's
on
pretty
boss.
easy.
Careful.
Oh, shit.
My fault. I Steven Sundered and just got a bad win for your proc.
Hey, my gloves. Finally some
We
druid
got
here.
the feint book.
Bro, what's with the
Um,
green?
Yeah, you guys didn't do a very good job avoiding the traps, to be honest, so just pay more attention to that next time.
Oh, the rogue book that everyone was looking for.
what the hell is that?
Acro can have that one first, so I'll take back Zug.
So now that we're waiting for the NPCs, they're running down. So this next part, we'll talk to the NPCs, and it starts a gauntlet event. There'll basically be, 7 waves of mobs that come roughly every 3 minutes or after you kill the last mob in each wave. There'll be a combination of needlers, which are kind of like the glass cannon, wasp-looking things, and warriors that are kind of like the gladiators that we killed earlier. The needlers are faster, so as we get to the later phases or later waves, they'll tend to arrive first. So we can usually just focus them down as the warriors come in. There'll also be a mini boss with each. You guys can actually come with me over here. There'll be a mini boss with each wave, and each mini boss has a different ability. There's only, I'll call them out as we're doing the fight, but there's only a few that we really need to pay attention to. The first one's Intimidating Shout, so we'll just want Tremor Totems down for the first wave. The second wave is an attack order focused target, so the captain will tell all his cronies to basically focus on one person. If that's you, you just want to either get away or lip, or just make sure you're not kind of in the middle of the mosh pit. Wave 3, there's a Hurricane AoE that kind of only applies to Zug. You'll be tanking the mini bosses. Just drag the captain out of the Hurricane.
Okay.
Everything else is not that big of a deal. The idea here is to contain the mobs with a combination of Blizzard and Hunter traps. The Hunters are setting traps at the door. You'll have to use a Feign Death trap macro to get it down. So usually what you do is once everything else is dead, except for the captain, you move to go drop the next trap. If you wait until the captain's dead, you won't have time to get your trap down. So just make sure to get the traps down early. The other thing here is mana management. Because it's a gauntlet, just make sure you're using whatever you can to conserve your mana. So like mages, I would probably use a downrank Blizzard here. Your most important job is just kind of containing the mobs as they come in. I would pop a mana potion early. If you pop it on like the second wave, you're probably going to have your potion CD up by the time we get towards the back half of the event. Don't stand on these rocks where Jerk My Totem's standing. If you stand here, it can actually bug out the event and cause issues, and like the mobs will reset and then multiples will come back. So everyone needs to be like boots on the sand off the rocks. After we go through all the waves, I should say, Zug, you'll be tanking the mini bosses up against this wall here.
Okay.
After we clear all 7 waves, the boss will come out. His scary ability is called Thunder Crash, which is a zone-wide AoE knockback that deals damage equal to half of your current health. So it's got a minimum of 100, so it's never going to kill you unless you have less than 100 health. But it looks really scary because the entire raid will go down to 50% health. But again, it's not going to kill you. If you're at 50% health, you just go down to 25% health. So healers shouldn't panic. Heal the raid. The most vulnerable raider is the tank, so we need to focus on healing Zug and Lilar, who will be backup taunt. It wipes threat, so Zug, you'll just want to, once that goes out, immediately taunt, and if you have a resist, call it out so that Lilar can back you up and taunt.
Okay.
The tanking position will swap when the boss comes out, so rather than being on the left wall, you'll be on the right wall, right in the corner of the doorway there, up against those. Yep, perfect where the flare is. Well, actually, further left with the flare into the corner. And the rest of the raid will move over here. So healers and ranged DPS and everybody will be right here. You kind of still want your butt angled towards the corner because the knockback, if you're kind of angled this way, will slide you against the wall and you'll end up further back than you otherwise need to be. There's no cleave, Lilar, so you can actually tuck into the corner with Zug, and that way, when the knockback goes out, you're not flying backwards. For DPS, because of the threat drop mechanic, I actually like people behind the boss eating the knockback a little bit because it actually knocks you to safety if there's a taunt resist or for some reason, we don't pick up the boss right away. He does disarm Zug, so I would swap to your death grips after we cleared the last wave.
Gotcha.
Was it drop combat for that?
Yeah, you should have time. I've also tanked him. The disarm's not like massively an issue. I've also tanked him while disarmed. You can just throw mocking blows and stuff to keep him on you, or we'll have Lilar taunt who's immune to taunt, or excuse me, immune to disarm. The other thing that's going on is those NPCs that I told you guys not to talk to. They'll actually run over and help us. They've got a healing aura that heals 200 health every 3 seconds. Let's start getting Amplify Magic out on the whole raid. Most of this encounter is physical damage, so with Amplify Magic, it ends up being close to like 500 healing every 3 seconds, which is pretty helpful. Healers, if you can just pay attention. Yeah, you can start throwing that out now. If you can just pay attention to the NPCs, we don't want them to die. They're pretty helpful. Obviously, prio healing the raid over the NPCs, but the Lieutenant General, specifically, the guy with the orange circle over his head, he's the one that puts out the the healing aura, so that's particularly helpful. We want to keep him alive. I think that's it.
Just two quick things. Healers, you can sometimes drop combat for like a 1/10 of a second after a wave, so just spam click drink buttons, and it's you're more likely to get it if you're all the way back here. So you want like not touching the wall, but as close as you can be. You have a good reasonable chance, like 25% a wave, to actually be able to drink. And then on the boss, don't freak out about healing the raid. As long as they have like 1,000 health, they're totally safe. So just make sure the tank is taken care of. Don't dump your mana, chain healing, like all the rogues and shit. They'll be fine.
Yeah, so everyone in the raid should have a health or healing potion and a health stone. I would just use one on each after the Thunder Crash. And then if we can have each of the 2 Resto Shamans ready to throw their NS after the Thunder Crash, let's just have Jeff go first. And then Jerk My Totem on the next Thunder Crash. You can throw your NS at Zug to boost him up. All right, here's a ready check.
You just want blizzes the whole time, right?
Yeah, as mages, yeah. You can downrank. Basically, it's all about attainment.
What target am I on? Just pick one up.
We're not even going to mark them. Yeah, just Zug will be on captain. We'll kill the captain last. By the time we get to the captain, casters, you don't need to throw like frost bolts or anything. Just wand the captain down. Everyone else will focus down. The ads. Any warrior should kind of act as a tank. We'll kill the needlers first, warriors second.
3, 2, 1.
The big guys are always the captains. Again, the first one here is Intimidating Shout, so if we don't have a Tremor Totem down, let's get that down. Go get those 100 traps down. You guys can just wand the captain. Traps. Next wave is the attack order focus target, so if you hear your name, just be ready to lip or protect yourself. If all the ads are dead and you see your name, don't worry, there's nothing for him to command. I would use a pot CD now, if you need mana. This is the Hurricane AoE, mostly for you, Zug. Traps. Lightning Cloud. Next one's an AoE knockback.
No longer will our vengeance be denied. The dragons themselves will
Hunter traps. Next wave, the boss will throw a Blessing of Protection. It's a nothing burger.
Is he bugged? What the hell's going on?
No, that's the bop.
Oh.
Next wave is a Sweeping Slam. It's just a frontal cone attack that does like 2,000 damage and knocks you back again, mostly for Zug. Gotta get him picked up. Last captain will enrage mobs, so priest, if you see guys get super tall, just dispel the enraged.
Go and hide in the Emerald Dream and pray we never find you.
Alright, you guys can start moving in position. Remember the whole raid here. It's tucking into this corner over here. Zug's taking boss to the right. Thunder Crash will happen right at the door. Jeff, your first NS on Zug. Remember, Zug, you'll need to taunt after it goes out.
Okay.
It's too far away.
Use your pot CD. Next Thunder Crash in 3 seconds. Nice.
Healing touch.
Not bad. Rogue Strike.
Rogue Strike.
Rogue Strike. Cool.
You can trade
Aggressive.
the Healing Touch to Thas. Rogue Strike goes to Zug.
GG's.
Nice job. That was easy.
Actually, that wasn't bad at all.
It is a little scary though.
Looked like Liler picked up at the end on one of those. We're going right here, guys. We're going to do Moam and then no Siren first.
Yeah, I think it turned to me because I hit a maul and then it went back to Zug.
Yeah, I taunted. I think I taunted it off you. Your maul probably took
Yeah.
aggro initially.
Yeah, it was very brief.
Good snap throat.
Reapplied
Um,
GNPPs.
yeah, your pot CDs are up. We're going to move a little bit quicker now. The rest of the trash is a lot easier.
We move and magic off.
Yeah, you should. Thank you.
What about underwater breathing? Do I still need that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You might if you get punted into this water over here.
2, 1.
Separate these guys. I'm going to taunt and drag for you. Look to dispel the enrage. Perfect. Okay, these Obsidian Destroyers are pretty tank and spank. We just need to mana drain them always. If they get to full mana, they blow up. So Zug, you're tanking here. Warlocks should be mana draining. If you know your Viper Sting. Yeah, it's pretty trivial. They drop things you can mine, so if you guys are miners, you can mine the corpses. We're going right here. You want to grab
I think we actually need that.
Take this one real quick.
That's for the nature res set too.
Yeah. Let's get this one over here too on the left. You know.
Sure.
Mana drain, warlocks are mana draining. Alright, back to the right. You guys can mount up.
Oh, I see. It's little chunks that fall off them.
Yeah.
Another key.
How scary is it
Fine.
to leave
Just
the
trade
lanes
it
in
to
this area?
Thasmar or Doc.
We're gonna wait for this destroyer. The bug packs are a little annoying. There's like acid volleys and charge and knockback. So we'll just use AoE taunts on each of these. We'll wait till the destroyer comes through though.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, good to pull. Alright, Zug, you can just charge in, AoE taunt. We'll cleave and AoE him down. Go ahead and taunt. Perfect. There are mobs in the water, so while we're fighting the bug packs, it's safe not to keep your back pointed that direction. See if you can pull that. Let's grab that slime over here on the left. The slime will typically consume the top threat target, and you'll end up like floating inside of his body. So Lilar, just be ready to pick up. We're too slow. We'll come back for him.
That is a one-shot mechanic, right? If I remember correctly.
No, I've floated inside of him for a while.
I mean, it will kill you eventually. Like, you stay there till you die, or we kill the mob. But takes a while.
Yeah.
It's like a drain instead of a... Yeah, I guess I've
All right,
never
this will
let
be
that happen, so I don't know.
My AoE taunt. AoE taunt out. We do need to clear all the patrolling mobs, so we'll have to go back for that slime at some point. They'll probably come up behind us.
And that rank 9 heroic strike, that's a huge difference.
Nice. Glad to hear it.
Revenge is going to be huge too when you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the boss right there. He has a huge aggro range, so we're going to be all the way on the left, clearing the rest of the patrolling mobs. Follow me. Like, toe on the edge. To the left.
Some small obsidian.
On the edge.
If you aggro something in the water, just ignore it.
There's no rush for mining those obsidian chunks, is there?
It's a nature res sets, so
They probably don't despawn.
I mean, like,
asking, right?
yeah, that's what I'm asking. Yeah.
So Lilar, you're back up here when Zug ends up floating around in his body. Didn't happen. Kind of disappointed.
Dude, we just gave him heroic strike. You can't just kill him off like that.
Well, I got the good OSG, so I'll be alive.
Yeah, he can't be killed at this point. I'm pretty sure we have one slime left somewhere. Can't wait. This will be your AoE taunt. Let's just clear these.
Okay. Got it.
I see it.
Are you scouting for it, Bino? Okay.
Yeah. It's at the entrance
Sick.
of this room.
Let's go this way across the bridge to go get it.
How's the rep in here for you guys?
5 per
Pretty
kill.
good.
I didn't see what we got on bosses, but
45
Like,
on
almost
some of the
1,000.
mobs.
Nobody attacked Toadie Thug.
the not only yellow mobs do not give rep though, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Says your face.
Gone like 1,000 since we've
no,
been
we're
in
just
here.
killing them too fast. All right, we can go back to the boss. So I break combat.
Do we need to pop an arcane?
You can,
We
like
have
if you're gonna do it now. So your pod CD's up. I'll do it. So basically, the boss has a trample. So all the melee will be taking damage. He does a mana drain that he's basically sucking the mana out of our raid, trying to power himself up. If he gets to full mana, he explodes and does a bunch of damage. You end up taking fall damage. 5 sources of mana drain is plenty, so we'll have Bino keeping Viper Sting up. Warlocks are focused pretty much exclusively on mana drain. And then Bingus and Doc, you are throwing in mana drain as needed to keep the boss below full mana. If for some reason the fight takes longer than 90 seconds, he essentially Petries and summons 3 ads. We can banish 2 of the ads and focus the other one down. It'll probably take us 35 seconds to kill him, so I wouldn't worry about it at all. But just in case something goes wrong, just be prepared to banish the ads and we'll kill 1 at a time. This guy's really, really easy.
Refreshing food buff.
I'm going to do the same.
This just making sure this sandfall next to him causing like kicking up. That's just a visual. This actually like won't hurt you at all.
I've never
Like the
tested
environment.
it. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Cool. New fear unlocked.
Give Zug 2 seconds.
5,
You should be looking
Please
for
be
like
careful aggroing the fish.
3K,
They can
but
glitch out.
2, 1.
start the mana drain.
This threat's insane.
Yeah, he's a chump.
That was
Got a hilt.
A hilt? Nice.
That was a boss backstab. That's nice.
Hey, nice.
And
Blacksmith.
some other shit. One of the rock things dropped if someone wants to mine that.
We have anyone with mining?
Oh,
I
corruption.
think you need like 315 mining.
5. Yeah, yeah, you
305.
need an enchant.
You need like everything that you can get.
That's crazy.
Congrats, McRib.
I think it's just 5.
It says 305
Maybe,
when I clicked
it
it.
is. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, hustle over
So
here,
you need
root
to
and
go
clear
up.
this one pack, and then we'll reboon and talk about Siren Trash.
So we
Let's
got
see.
it.
I guess we can skip it, actually. Never thought to.
Rep.
Is either
wanna
corruption or
kill it?
backstab gonna go to someone?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's kill it for rep. Grit, can I get an AoE taunt from you for this?
Yeah. I think
Yep.
McRib's the only. No, there's 2 locks. Sorry.
For reference, I had 2 minutes on AoE. Don't.
I use mine.
Yeah, I can see it.
Does anyone have a scarab key in their bag?
Arse does.
I gave it to Thos.
Traded. Okay.
If you guys want max protection here, you can take a GFPP, a GSPP, and a GNPP to cover everything. So you can start doing it now, so your pod CDs are up if you want. Let's go ahead and boon while I'm talking about this. So
Can
how
we
many are
log
there? Are there 10?
for trying not to boon?
Yeah, there's not actually anything you need to see. So if you don't want to boon because you're gaming the DMF seat cooldown, you're totally welcome to do that. Mostly just gonna be listening to me talk. So I think there's 10. I can't remember how many there are, but there's 8 to 10 of these Anubisith Guardians slowly patrolling around this room. Let's start marking them. Bino, are you still logged in? Can you start marking them so we know where they all are? Bino will essentially be at the door here, and Bino will use his pet to pull 1 at a time. They have 5 ability sets with 2 options each that they'll randomly roll between. So for options 1, it's either Meteor or Plague. Those are 2 of the more dangerous abilities that you have to pay attention to. So Meteor is the thing that will essentially kill you if you're standing by yourself. It does 10,000 damage, but it's split amongst all the players in like a 5 to 8 yard circle. So we'll have 2 stacks. We'll always open with 2 stacks, a melee stack and a range stack. And as long as you guys are safe and in your stack, the damage will be split between everyone in that stack, and it ends up being quite small. Again, the GFP will help there if you want to use it. If it's not Meteor, it's something called Plague. Plague is basically an infectious dot that will do damage. Whoever gets the Plague, it'll do damage to everyone around them. So it's kind of like the bomb on Barongeddon. If you hear your name called and you have the plague, you have to run out of the raid. Now you're safe to do that because you'll never see a mob with both meteor and plague. It's always one or the other. So if you get plague, just run out of the mob or run out of the stack. The second set is either Shadow Volley or Thunderclap. This is one of the ones we'll need to react to. So if it's Thunderclap, we'll just stay in our stacks. We want the ranged group outside of range for the Thunderclap and not taking that damage. If it's Shadow Volley, that does like roughly 1,000 damage per Shadow Bolt Volley, but it has a minimum range of like 20 yards. So what we'll do is, if it's a Shadow Bolt Volley mob, we'll have the range stack move together into the melee stack or near it. It's important that you do that together and not like on your own, because if we have, for example, Shadow Volley and Meteor, we don't want everyone running forward and leaving like one guy behind who wasn't paying attention. So Thas will probably have you help organize the move forward. Everyone needs to move together. You shouldn't rush ahead or straggle behind and find yourself alone eating a Meteor on your own. The third set is either Reflect Arcane and Fire or Reflect Shadow or Frost. Dude shall have you responsible for using Detect Magic here. If your Detect Magic is reflected, that just means it's Reflect Arcane or Fire. So if it's reflected, you know it's that set. Otherwise, it'll say Shadow or Frost. Second or fourth set of abilities is either an Enrage or an Explode. So either Enrage once he gets down to 20%, or his hands will start glowing. If his hands start glowing, everyone needs to back up and run away from him. There's no longer any risk of anything else happening other than him blowing up. So if you see glowy hands, run away. It does like 5,000 AoE fire damage. And then lastly, his last ability is to either summon guards or warriors. There's not really a difference in our response. We'll have one tank hanging back with a ranged group. That'll be You Can't Wait. And basically what you do is you'll just pick up the summoned ads and we'll kill them after we've killed the big dudes. So
stay
in
with the
summary,
range stack the whole time, or
yeah,
melee
you can just
at
stay
first?
with the range stack the whole time.
Okay.
So we're starting in 2 stacks. If it's plague, we know it's not meteor. We can stay in our 2 stacks for the most part. If you get the plague, you run out. That's one kind of thing to pay attention to. If it's Shadow Volley, the ranged group is moving forward. If we get down to 20%, his hands start glowing, everyone's running away. Mages, Warlocks, don't kill yourself with a spell reflect. Off tanks picking up the summoned ads. Any questions?
That last
That's
one.
anything you want to add?
Wait, that
I mark
last one.
circles, stand on me if you're ranged.
Say again, Grit.
Yeah, that last one, when the hands are glowing, you said if the ad's hands are glowing, we run away?
Yeah, so that's the fourth ability set. It's either an Enrage, which doesn't really change what we're doing, or it will explode and do 5,000 AoE fire damage. So if you see the hands glowing, it looks exactly like if you were to click Blood Rage. It's the exact same visual. If he looks like he's using Blood Rage, he's about to blow up.
Okay.
All right, everyone can go ahead and log in.
Taz, do you need the circle icon?
I don't need circle, but it's better to have people to have a point to sit on.
The melee
Let's
stack
see
will
it,
be
yeah.
roughly here.
There's
That's-
one
yeah,
Anubis
that's a really
hat
good
that doesn't
distance.
have a raid icon. But let's just be wary of that.
Okay. The other thing that's going to be happening here is when Bino's pulling with his pet, he's going to let his pet like fight it and die. Don't heal his pet. It allows us to see what the abilities are. So like if the guy uses a thunderclap, then we know, oh, it's a thunderclap. Or if we see a shadow volley on the pet, we know, okay, hey, the melee stack or the range group needs to move forward together. Go ahead and unboon if you're booned.
You will want to stem food for this too.
Meteor will absolutely one-shot you if you're not in the stack. This is like incredibly important. Your discipline with the stack.
Yeah, you got to be in the stack.
Bait the
Rule of
meteor.
thumb, just so you know, if things get chaotic, if you don't, you need 3 people to be safe. You can probably survive with 2, but it's risky. 3 will keep you alive.
Also, if we get 2, it's just a Petri out. We're not going to try and sort that out. Because they could have conflicting ability sets that would basically smoke us. All right, everyone's ready. I'll do a ready check. All right, looks like we're good, Bino. Unless Zug's got rage potions, he's not going to have a ton of rage here, so make sure he gets a little bit of time.
I do. I got him.
Okay. Okay, it's Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
No Shadow Volley. You guys can stay in your 2 groups. And Meteor.
Meteor.
So we're not doing anything. We don't have to react to anything except for the Explode. There's the Summoned Ad. You can pick that up and drag it out. Or we can just kill it, actually.
It's Arcane.
Reflecting Shadow.
Is that Shadow? Okay.
Like Frost.
Of course, Ripper Theft. That's crazy.
Scoot a little bit. Just stagger the bodies.
We can scooch to the right. You guys can stay on star.
Ranged, we're just stand still. We don't need move.
Yeah,
there's an
Yeah,
unmarked
the
on our
unmarked
right.
one.
That doesn't come to us, does it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I'm not liking his path. Why don't we just grab that one next?
First. Yeah.
Priest, you can do Mind Vision on Bino's pet if you want to help scout the abilities.
Way ahead of you.
Hex is pretty
We're getting a
close, so
little
be
close.
careful.
Just give it a second.
Okay, square's coming. Thunderclap, stay in your 2 groups. Ad's been summoned.
Fire and
Fire and
Arcane.
Arcane Reflect.
It's Plague.
Plague.
If you hear your name, you need to step out of the raid.
I'm
Perfect
out.
job.
I have it.
Perfect.
Am I okay here?
Horse Monkey, you've got it. Yep, you're good there.
Somebody pick up the warrior and the.
Don't line the healer.
Horse Monkey, you're lossing healer.
Glowing hands on that one.
So that was an explode, by the way. We kind of missed reacting that because we executed it so fast. But that was one that was going to blow up.
Well, let's just kill him fast every time. I mean, it seems foolproof. You know?
We need to
Their
wait for the
physical
plague.
damage when they start
we
to
need to wait
cast
for the
explode,
plague
they're
to fall
melee
off.
immune.
If the plague doesn't go away, sometimes it glitches out. You actually have to log out. So we'll just see if it goes away for fine. Okay, looks like we're good. All right, let's stack on the left.
All right. Going.
We're just gonna let him die there. Okay, Shadow
Shadow
Volley,
Volley.
range group, move forward together.
In Plague.
What?
Fire Arcane.
Plague
Shadow,
on
you have a
Shadow.
plague. Get out.
Okay, Shadow's gonna be eating a lot of damage.
It's in rate. Oh, it's exploding. It's exploding.
Make sure Shadow Totem's getting heals though.
Nice job. I think we got like 7 more. Let's scooch forward just a little bit so we can see what's going on. Why did the strength of a siren ticker just go off?
It's
Because we entered the building.
Oh, maybe that was alarming.
Yeah, it does that every time.
Can we move out of the stack fast? Thank you.
Let's nudge forward a little bit if they're going to stand that close. On star. You have been terminated.
Looks like there's 8 total.
Shadow Bolt.
Storm card.
That wasn't a
remove
Shadow
it.
Bolt.
Are you sure?
I didn't see a Shadow Bolt.
Seemed
Oh,
like
you just summoned an
trying
ad.
to.
Fire and Arcane.
Fire.
Right. I don't know what he did. Nothing.
Died too
I'll
fast.
take it.
The rare nothing.
Right,
Interesting.
restack on star. Yeah, he didn't do anything except for summon ads.
My stress kept getting higher and higher, waiting for something to happen.
Does it make you feel alive?
Why we play this?
How many times has Pee Pee Poo Poo died?
You guys owe him a lot of coils.
It's Plague,
Does he use
not Meteor.
Fire Arcane.
Thunderclap.
PP has
Sanus
PP has the
back.
plague. PP's got to move.
Oh, drag PP out.
No fire thing, right? Meteor?
Yeah, it's not. It's Plague, not Meteor.
Okay.
We were a little too close there. They got hit by the Thunderclap. Was that it?
Let me scout through real quick.
There's one right to
There's
your
one
right.
on the right.
Oh yeah, there's one.
There's a couple more.
Look at all that obsidian.
I think someone can come in afterwards and mine it. If someone has the mining ability, or maybe they despawn. I don't know.
It's worth a try. Somebody wants to throw me
Yeah.
an enchant.
I got +5 mining enchant.
Okay, let's wait until we see what the ability is. Hopefully,
Shadow and Frost Reflect.
we
Watch
don't need
yourself,
that
LG.
LG.
Pick it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
holy
Gotta pick up.
shit.
Taunt. It's Plague on Bino Bobo. Yeah, we're blowing these up. Yeah, careful, don't do that.
The plague just gonna kill your pet immediately.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put on stay and run away.
So is it not possible to get plague and the meteor?
No, they're in
Correct.
the same set. It's always Meteor or
Okay.
Plague. And then Shadow Volley or Thunderclap, which are kind of the only two sets you really need to react to. Oh, and then
There are
of course the
two
Explode.
more. Two more.
All right.
They're on the other side of the boss. Gonna take a second.
Do we just move?
No. There's one. RP walking.
You grab that one.
As I say, go get him.
And the last one is right next to the boss.
Still don't know the abilities.
Fire Arcane.
Shadow Volley, you guys
Volley.
can
Shadow Bolt.
forward
Ranged
together.
in,
move
we're
here.
moving, we're
Oh,
moving. Follow
shit.
circle,
Let's
follow
not-
circle, guys. Come on.
You started moving before the
Is
meteor
it?
even went out. You were solo.
Yeah, because the volley went out, so we start moving in.
Yeah,
No, wait for
Moon,
the
why you
you
follow
were
literally
circle.
solo.
Moon,
You
you
don't know if
you
it's
could have
Meteor.
died there. Yeah, you could have
Yeah,
died
that
there,
was
Moon.
crazy.
You didn't move forward.
Yes, you just follow
We
circle.
see the Shadow
Yeah.
Ball volley, you walk in, you cancel cast unless you're
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta listen to the call and move in, or you'll die potentially.
because it's not always fire a meteor after.
One more.
I'm gonna
Pulling it
scooch
soon.
to the right so I can see myself. I know we're killing these guys pretty quick, and maybe it feels like overkill, but you could miss something and die like really
Thunderclap.
easily.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap,
Plague.
stay in the 2 groups.
Plague on people.
Plague,
Poo-poo.
Plague on Bino.
Shadow Frost.
That's all of them.
So how many was it
8.
in total? 8?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was 8.
Yeah.
All right, follow me.
Plague.
We're going to LOS the
Cancel
boss
them
right
out.
here. You guys can
Stay away
mount
from
up.
me, I stink.
I need 1 second.
Wait, but
I
this is
assume
the
you're going
last
into
boss.
a lengthy explanation, right?
Yeah. Careful, don't. He aggro's from a long ways away, so we all need to be LOS because we're going to use an Eye of Kilrog cheese to burn his enrage, so everyone needs to be behind the pillar. You as well, Moon. Like on star.
Your elixirs are
okay.
running out, guys.
Yeah, re-up those while I explain here. So he's essentially got one main mechanic, which is Strength of a Siren. It increases the damage that he does by 300%, which is extremely lethal. Normally, what you do is basically open with a shield wall to eat the first one, and then the way you get rid of that buff on him is by clicking the crystals that'll pop up in the ground. We're going to cheese it where we'll send in an Eye of Kilrog, and it'll basically burn his first enrage, so we can walk in safely without having to worry about shield wall on opening. There'll be a crystal that spawns at his feet, so right at the beginning, Zug, you just drag him onto the crystal. I'll click the crystal for you.
Okay.
That gives us 45 seconds to find the next crystal. While we're fighting the boss, I'll have Bino running around, basically clicking down crystals that are too far away. We want to click crystals that are really far away down, so that new ones spawn that are closer to you. So that you can drag the boss onto, a crystal that's not super far away. He also does a CC called Enveloping Winds. It goes on the top threat target. On Alliance side, there's a way to break that with a trinket. Horde side, it'll just be tank swapping. The boss can't be taunted, so it'll be Lylar and Zug. Everyone needs to be below those two on threat. When Zug gets hit with Enveloping Winds, Lylar will pick up and start dragging the boss towards the next crystal. Lylar, don't try and click one of the crystals. It'll pop you out of bear form. So just let me click the crystals, guys, and then everyone will be safe. And again, stay below both Zug and Lylar on threat. He also throws out a Curse of Tongues. We just need to decurse that. And he also does an AoE War Stomp that does 1,500 damage. Not a huge deal for the warriors. Rogues, just kind of be careful that you're not getting too low. There'll be tornadoes flying around the room. If you get caught in the tornado, you're CC'd for 8 seconds and lose all threat. So if you guys see tornadoes, stay out of them. If there's one coming towards us as we're dealing with a siren, call it out if we don't see it. We'll just drag the boss away. You can use track elementals, hunters, to track the tornadoes, I believe. Let's see. I think that is it. Anyone have anything else to add that I may have missed?
Did you do threat or mitigation for this one?
I always opened with the shield on this because I was nervous.
Okay.
So that's what I would do if I was you, and like pop stone shield and stuff.
Okay.
Let me get
one thing I'd like to say to the melee DPS is if we're getting into a position where it looks like we're screwing up the crystal, you need to get out because he will thunderclap and one-shot you.
Yeah, if we screw up a crystal, that's a shield wall, Zug, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. But melee, you just need to GTFO or you'll die. If it should be fine.
True.
But
just
if
to reiterate, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So, if like, oh no, I clicked the crystal early, like Zeus screws it up. It's happened before. Not Zeus, but like people have screwed it up. It's pretty easy to screw up. If that happens and we don't have an immediate plan, you just stay safe.
What is the range on that clap?
Click the map. Don't say to your left or anything like that.
Oh, yes.
He's worried about threading, so please click your map if you see a crystal to guide him.
Yeah, and so one of the things that'll happen here too is a lot of times we'll get to the crystal with extra time. So don't freak out and panic. Click it. We want to milk each crystal for not the full 45, but like 38 seconds, so that we're not like constantly running around looking for the next crystal. If we have a good crystal and it's in a good spot, we'll sit on it for 15 seconds potentially before clicking it, if we have the time.
Slugs runs 4 minutes.
Okay,
So
everybody mount up.
if we have to get out, what is the range on the clap? Usually you're saying if we mess up a crystal, we get out.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
It's probably
15,
close to
20.
what the Anubis Sith Guardians had. And if you saw at one point, the range deck was too close to us and when they got hit. So I would plan on 15, 20 yards.
15 to 20.
Okay.
Yep, 1 second.
Okay, let's get it. Everyone needs to be LOS. Don't step out.
The tornado deal
send
damage.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I actually haven't seen anyone caught in it. Let's send an Eye of Kilorog in. We're waiting till the Eye of Kilorog is dead. He'll say, "You've been terminated. Get big and then get small again." And then we'll follow Zug in.
Go.
Go
Alright,
ahead.
going.
That poor eye.
Go get him, little eyeball.
Looks so-
Don't spin. It's fucking it's messed me up.
Godspeed, eyeball.
For all you priests.
Should have killed it by now. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Okay, go ahead, Zug. Give Zug time here. He's opening with a shield.
So you're faster than your healers.
Going to be slower than below Zug and Liler on threat. We're looking for the first crystal. Should spawn.
Shadow careful.
Where are the crystals? There's one back here.
Your crystal.
Drag back here. There's supposed to be one at his feet, but it didn't spawn. We need to drag back ASAP. Liler, drag.
Developing.
You stunned, Bladdock?
We got 15 seconds, Liler, to get to this crystal.
Yeah, just turn your back. We'll heal you.
Curse on group.
Okay.
Is that close enough?
Clicking. Yep, I'm clicking.
Okay.
I'm catching up on threat.
Shadow weakness. Careful, Warlocks.
Another crystal over there.
There's one right
Enveloping.
back here. No, let's take this one right back here.
Oh, yeah, closer one.
Click the map.
Follow star. Look in the map.
This way, Lava.
Got a strafe, not backpedal. Yeah. I'm gonna click it right away.
15 seconds.
Enveloping.
Okay, should be good now. Go ahead and execute. Fire weakness.
Hell yeah.
Nice job, guys.
GG's.
That's great.
Great job, everyone.
Staff of Ruin, Gloves of Dark Wisdom.
2 serpent sticks.
And
my
then-
God.
Serpent Sting.
Healer loot. 2 more healer
So
loot.
exciting.
Grace of
All right.
Air 3.
we got more bosses.
Hey, Grace of Era. That's pretty good.
Grace of Air is going to Shadow. He's the only one who's totem twisting consistently.
Huh?
Are you totem twisting, Jerk?
Yeah, check my logs.
He does for sure.
You do
But
it.
it
I
doesn't
believe
make
it.
sense that
Main tank.
we were
I
waiting
get
for them for a long
I
time.
get that. I get that. Like, I'm not arguing. I'm just saying. I will say twist. Just throwing that out there.
No, I'm happy to hear it.
I've seen
Noted.
it, Jerk.
You'll get that man
Oh,
in group.
You'll be
three,
in
right?
group 2 going forward.
No, group 3.
Group 3. Group
Three's the
3.
pumper group.
Nice, that was really smooth. Although I don't know why the crystal almost always spawns at his feet initially, so that was kind of weird. But good reaction, guys, and recovery.
I don't feel like he did
You see
much
that
damage
death
at
wish?
all.
No, honestly, the whole run has felt so much easier than I remember. It's felt
Actually,
He's not in
Liler,
raid. He's pretty
Liler
free.
took more damage than I did. I think he had him for most of the time.
Yeah,
he
well,
did
I
really
mean,
good.
he turned his back and did not drop below like 85% health.
Yeah.
So
All my armor's on my butt, so.
Between the two of us, we
Must
took
suck
less than
for
40,000
cavaliers.
damage.
Is
You
it
got
dangerous to be by
fireball at the
myself,
last second.
mounted, catching up to y'all, or am I good?
You're gonna
You're good. There's
die.
one pack of bugs we didn't clear, so just remember you have to go
Oh,
across
there's the
bridge.
pack of bugs you didn't clear. Right as they spawn right in front of me.
Yeah.
Did they spawned or you just rendered them.
They rendered right after he said that.
Okay.
Let's thanks for
100% mounts are now going to be necessary for raiding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
well,
not what
can
I
we-
was hoping for off of
buy
this
me one.
iron. Kind of turd loot.
Oh, that crossbow looks
Staff of
crazy.
dog shit.
I was looking at the loot last night.
It's not a bad staff, you know? Not a bad
I mean,
staff.
it's a healer upgrade for me.
Yeah, it's a healer staff for sure. Pay no
All right.
attention to the fact
Yeah.
that all of our officers are healers and none of our officers are casters.
5,
What?
Huge question mark.
Yeah.
2,
Nah, he's a rogue.
Lock it.
Or dispel the enrage after this guy dies. All right, there's oozes patrolling through here, and then these new bug packs. I think it's the Sandstalkers. Yeah, the Sandstalkers burrow. They'll disappear and almost always reappear in the ranged group. So we'll focus those down first. Can't wait. You'll be unmarked, Lyler, your X. If for some reason Skull disappears, Zug, just move into the range stack.
Okay.
And be ready to pick up. We can just move in on these guys. We don't need to do any LOS shenanigans.
What about tomfoolery?
The soldiers do a counterattack, so if you're not behind them, you'll actually be taking damage. You want to be attacking from behind. Alright, we'll get the Flesh Hunter next.
That was my wife's nickname in college.
Whoa. Hee, that's a good one. I'm proud of you.
She goes, I swear to God.
She didn't even know what it was. And she
No,
still...
she already knows. She knows.
Alright, 2 burrows here. Burrowers. So we're likely to see one vanish. Go ahead and charge in. Remember, you want to attack the blue ones from behind when we get to those. It's burrowing. Get ready to pick up. Oh, nope. Killed it.
Dead.
Yeah, I was right at the last second.
I
Nice.
can't even cast a fireball on these things.
Oh, got a raid enchant.
Do we?
What'd we get?
Really?
Ooh, nope.
Maybe
that's
he's
not a raid
trolling.
enchant.
He's
That's
trolling.
just 9 stam wrist.
Alright, go ahead and charge in, Zug. Healers, make sure you got LOS here.
That one burrowed. Right?
Nope.
Get cast, but
No,
we've
that
been
thing
going out while they
evaporated.
cast. Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even see it.
I
Okay,
didn't
this
even get a
part's
squirt
scary.
off.
We're jumping down from here onto the platform in front of us.
Uh.
Bino's gonna fake death. Don't worry. No slow fall or anything. I don't want you to like accidentally fall forward into the water. Bandage up or whatever. Get healed. And then we're gonna move down into this Flesh Hunter. No like multi shots or cleaves. If you accidentally shoot that egg somehow or hit it, it'll start the boss fight before we're ready. So don't cleave. Just single target. Burn the Flesh Hunter down. Here we go.
Oh, he
Okay, we
ate
gotta
me for
go-
a half second.
Oh, nice. We gotta go up to
Yeah,
the
you
right
did.
here. There's another Flesh Hunter.
Nice.
New favorite raid.
You can see how this, like, if it wasn't the first time in a while, would go super quick, though. You know what I mean? Like, I think we could zug this in like 30 minutes.
I guess just the last boss is the sus part.
Yeah.
I think
The
we
gauntlet
burn
used to be
quick at the-
scary, but it
quickly,
felt
though.
really easy with this group.
That's what I was thinking that earlier. Doing this with like people's alts and just like new people seems kind of sus.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just marking these eggs. Let's do, there's not one on his right, is there? No.
Are we skipping Amoebus or did we kill Amoebus?
Amoebus.
We're not doing it.
Amos? We're not doing Amos.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's two phases to this fight. In phase one, Burrow takes like 99% reduced damage. The only really way to do damage to him is to drag him over these eggs and blow the eggs up while he's on top of them. He'll randomly choose one target to fixate on and follow you. So whoever he's fixating on, you need to run to the next egg, and we'll just follow the normal progression of raid markers. So like skull will be first, then it'll be X. So if he was fixating on me, you don't need to stand right on the egg. You can stand behind it so that if he gets to it, he's not whacking on you right away. And then we'll have people assigned to kill the egg while he's on top of it. That'll stun him and do a bunch of damage. Like I think roughly 10% of his health or just under that. It'll also summon 2 to 3 ads. We'll have off tanks picking up the ads. Again, I'll go through assignments later. They threat drop though, so just get used to them running around all over the place, and you'll be spam taunting, trying to like keep the ads from killing people. We'll essentially rinse and repeat that. Couple things to be aware of, especially for the ranged and healers. You want to be moving throughout the fight, like not just standing here on the stairs, so that you're always positioning yourself between the boss and the next egg. So for example, if I was a healer and we're killing Skull, I don't want to be standing here when the Skull egg dies, because if he fixates on me and X is next, I don't have any way to get to that. Like you could pivot and go to triangle, but we want to be dragging the boss over the longest paths between egg to egg. So like you're always kind of moving towards the next egg and making sure you're closer, or you have a path to the next egg and the boss is in between you and the next egg. The waterfall, the water there is very deep. You'll end up swimming, and then you'll be really slow, and the boss will catch up to you and use an ability called Dismembered. It doesn't sound good because it isn't good. It's a massive dot that does like 1,500 damage every second or two. So you'll end up taking a ton of damage. I would just Petri if he catches up to you. We'll rinse and repeat that, and then we move into phase 2. Once he gets into phase 2, the top half of his shell blows off and his brain is exposed and jiggling. Then he no longer has the like 99% reduced damage. So we'll just tank and spank, burn him down. He's got a ramping raid-wide dot that will, as the fight progresses, does more and more damage. But we'll kill him very easily at that point. So Zug will be on boss. Let's have Can't Wait and Liler helping with the ads that spawn when the eggs are killed. Ranged will be on the boss the entire time. And then I want, let's have the rogues and Parse Monkey. You're basically going to be moving forward ahead of the boss and burning each of the eggs down to 20%. We don't want the eggs to die early. We want them around 20%. And then we'll have me and Grit as egg finishers. So when the boss gets close to the egg, me and Grit will execute the egg and blow it up. But Octa, Acro, and Parse Monkey, you guys are moving ahead and pre-burning the eggs down to 20%. So like if we're starting on Skull, you're moving over to X to get that one down low. Any questions? GMPP does help here for phase 2, by the way, so you can pop that now if you haven't.
So Zeus, in the meantime, we are downing ads?
You can either down ads if the boss has a ways to go, or like if he's coming, I would just stand here waiting, ready to blow the egg up once he gets on top of it.
Okay.
So Parse Monkey, Oct, Acro, like you guys need to be careful. Like get a feel for how much damage the eggs do or take. Like don't just blow them up. Like we need to be careful, because if we lose an egg, that's okay. If we lose like 2 or 3, that becomes a problem with the ramping dot in phase 2. Like just auto swing on the eggs.
If 26k health, we should be good.
Be careful on this first egg, guys. Don't blow it up.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
All right,
1.
let's whack the egg. Don't overkill it.
Targeting Can't Wait.
Can't wait. You can stand on the far side here. Careful on the egg.
I wouldn't dot
egg burners, ranged is on the boss. Egg burners can move to X, which is now unmarked. Okay, blow it up. Pick up the ads. He's on Ubino.
Nope.
If we stand in his path, it won't hurt, right?
No.
Okay.
Slow on X.
Perfect.
Run.
He's on Zug.
Biggerton.
Head to square. You guys can move to Moon next.
Stop it in square. Stop it in square.
Okay. Moving to Moon. He's on Can't Wait
Stop
again.
hitting moon. Stop hitting moon.
Oh, Moon. Top on Moon.
All the eggs are low, except triangle, which we're getting there.
Okay, pick up the ads.
Grit,
Let's
grit.
go triangle. He's on you, Grit.
Imagine swimming.
He's a slow boy.
Don't touch Diamond. It's so low.
He's on Bingus. Diamond is very low. Okay, kill the ads and then everyone on the boss. We'll need to burn him a little bit to get him to pop his head off. Okay, there it goes. And he's dead. Easy.
Slime kickers,
That
nice.
is an interesting
Oh,
fight.
slime kickers. Yeah, very nice.
Hell yeah.
Cool. GG's. Very clean run.
GG's, boys.